Ladies and gentlemen, I have an unfortunate announcement to make. A national tragedy the size of 9/11 has occurred. The United Kingdom just banned gooning. Well, not actually. All they really did is prevent young people from accessing sites and things like that that are not safe for work. Basically, now instead of hitting a box that says you're 18, people in the UK are gonna have to send in documents proving their identity, as well as having age estimating face scans. Now, on the surface, this sounds like a great idea. Child protection is very important, and it's great to see the UK government is trying to do something about it. As someone who's had unrestricted internet access from a young age, I can vouch for the dangers of children online. I personally witnessed a lot of the Elsagate stuff as that was happening. And honestly, looking back, that was pretty tame compared to what's available before then and after. So there definitely does need to be some kind of regulation, in my opinion. However, I think that the UK government is going about this all wrong, because I think it poses a really big security issue. When you send over information like that, it becomes vulnerable to hacks and data breaches. And can you imagine that? You don't want some random hacker to know you're a gooner, do you? As a result of this law, instead of implementing actual ID verification, plenty of websites have just discontinued services in the UK. Even some websites that not inherently NSFW are definitely used for such a thing. I was on Janitor AI recently, don't judge me, and I saw that they would be discontinuing services in the UK due to this law. And this is also applying to places like Reddit. They are, I believe, still gonna be up, but posts in communities marked as not safe for work will not be accessible by people unless they verify their identity. Again, this sounds great, this sounds like a good thing, but it's really not. I've been active on there for a couple of years now, and I've seen plenty of communities wrongfully get labeled NSFW. Most notably for me, the sub for the band The Wonder Years. I think it's actually like that because they were protesting Reddit's API thing from a couple years ago. Or whenever it was, my perception of time has been permanently altered by COVID. The point I'm trying to make is that plenty of perfectly normal and perfectly safe for work subreddits are marked as inappropriate, and as such, people in the UK will not be able to access them. Unless they go through the whole verification process, which puts their personal information at risk. This could also lead to people being outed from data breaches. Apps like Grindr are now also required to use this verification. So if you use the app and you have used the verification system, there could be a data breach and the information could get leaked and you could be outed. End the recording. Sorry, that was my spacebar acting up. I normally use it to end recordings and for some reason it just stopped working. See, there it goes again. Anyways, my point in making this video was to discuss some potential problems with the new law. I specifically wanted to explain how this law could harm adults instead of protecting children. And that's really all I had to say on the topic. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, watch some other videos on my channel, and follow my Bluesky. That's about it, and I'll see you next time.